Go live. So let's see who pops in and who doesn't, and we'll take it from there. Right. All right. Hi, Sherlyn. Good to see you. Again, impromptu reading. I must say, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this here. There we go. It's my little hair clip. How are you, Sherlyn? Kathleen, hi. How are you? This is again an impromptu reading. I had a bunch of people who had asked me to do readings. Hi, Lisa. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me and see me clearly without any issues. That will be so appreciated. See, hello, Tammy Smith, hello, Lisa E, Kathleen, Jamie. Like I said, impromptu. Happy Easter, everybody. I know, right? Happy Easter. Happy Easter, y'all. Right? Just kind of organizing my cards a little bit here because I'm like, okay, what am I going to use right now? So we'll figure it out as we go. Let's not worry about that for a second. Grandma Nancy, hello. Karen, hello. Happy Easter, everybody. Thank you. I'm glad you all can see me and hear me. Hi, C. All right. Wait. I'm just going to give it, I'm good, Sherlyn. Thank you. How are you? I'm just going to give it a few minutes. Let's see who joins us and who doesn't. Just a few minutes. Like I said, again, this is another one of those videos where I absolutely had not planned it or scheduled it ahead of time. I'm like, you know what, let's just do it. Let's just do it, right? So it's one of them impromptu readings, and that's okay, right? I have to say, I got a rockin' headache, y'all. Like a out of the blue rockin' headache. Happy Easter to everybody. It's like, I know I had a tarot card set for Easter with that theme, and I should have gotten it out, but you know what? It's a very, very cute set. I just don't know, and I have to go looking for it, and I don't want to do that at the moment because that would not be appropriate. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it here right off the bat. I'm not going to waste too much time trying to look for it though. But if I can find it right off the bat. No, I'm not going to do that. Actually, maybe I can do that. Let me see. That's not from this reading. Hang on, everybody. I'm right here. Okay. Like, I know I have it. I know I have a set. Who's that? C? Hey, C. Thank you so much. You don't have to look, y'all, I just want to say I really do appreciate your contributions. Please know, more than that, let me first say, I just appreciate the fact that you folks are here, part of the real family. That is most important to me, and I really appreciate that. And I also appreciate your generosity in donating. Thank you so very much. So Kathleen says, have you seen the video of the stepfather's ex-wife? Yes, she did. No, I have not. I've not. So I try not to because it just kind of drives me insane, y'all. Seriously, thank you, C. I so appreciate you. Anything to do with these kids and all this stuff, I can't. I just get up and walk away if Mark is watching it, and if you're in the same, living room and we're watching it, I just move to the bedroom. We have a TV there, and if I want to watch something on there, I'll watch. Otherwise, I just read my books or, watch some, what you call those, they have a lot of these videos on YouTube about acrylic art and all that stuff. I'm just fascinated by how they do it, or the silly animal videos or something like that, because I can't deal with it. I think I shared with y'all, I had asked Mark to record that show, that program that they had with regards to the Nickelodeon situation, and he did record it. And he's asked me, he saw the whole thing, and then I asked him, I said, is it really sad? And he goes, yes, it is. I said, I don't want to watch it. He said, are you sure? Shall I keep it or shall I erase it? I said, just erase it. So I didn't ask him if he actually erased it or not. So anything to do with these kids and all that stuff, I don't watch. Typically, I'm one of you folks will be like, can you, then I'm like, okay, let me do it. And a lot of y'all had been asking me and sending me emails in the comment section also saying that, can you do a reading? Can you do a reading? And like I said, if I'm pushed to do a reading, I'll immediately pick up the cards and I'll say, let's go. Sometimes I don't have that. It's not motivation, it's just that, it's not motivation, it's that push, I don't know, the drive to actually do a reading. I don't feel it instinctively, so then I don't. But Noble C, hello. Carla Bergeron, hello. So here we are. Very unfortunate, very unfortunate. So all these news things about these kids, and I can't. I didn't know the father had a girlfriend. Well, thanks for letting me know. Don't tell me anything about the case just as yet, okay? Let me get on with the reading and let's do all of that. Just before I started this, just 5 minutes before, I usually try to kind of center myself, and I have my little step 1, step 2, step 3 in terms of cleansing my space, lighting my candle, I've started doing this instead of having a incense stand. I just stick it in there because it's like too many things on my table. So I usually use this to kind of put my incense over here. There's so many things here. So now I said, you know what, I'm just going to keep it all in one. And then I meditated kind of, if I have a picture of the person, I kind of focus on that picture to see if I'm able to pick up any energy or, something like that. And also I do my little bit of astrology and my numerology and things like that. I don't have his date of birth. I just know that he's 15 years old, and he was reported missing or last seen on February 26, 2024. That's all I know of him. I don't know his middle name, none of that. So we'll just go into it, okay? Yvette Mancuso. I hope I'm saying it right. Hi, Yvette. That sounds like a new name. I don't, so thank you for joining us. Paula Jones, hello. Y'all, I'm going to rant a little bit before I get on, and I'll be quick about it because I know y'all are wanting this reading. Somebody sent me an email or comment saying that, what's wrong in others coming in from, not exactly those words, let's not do it. Let's not get into it. It's not worth my time. I won't address it. I will do it another time. Let's just get on with this case. Yvette says she's very new here. Thank you, Yvette, for joining us. Welcome to the Real Tarot. Oh, y'all, if any of us find any crazy, the usual, like we had that, the troll or whatever, just let me know. I'll kind of block him. Oh, thank you. Oh, girl, I've had this for a couple of years. I don't even know the brand name. I don't know if you all can see it. Can you all see it? I don't know. Well, anyway, it's very nice, and I got it because of my lupus, sun exposure and things like that, and it covers, and it's got a thing for the hoodie. So I've been walking about in the sun for a little bit. Just the usual Bernie walks, and I started. It's all over my shoulders and all. I'm like, yeah. All right. Enough of BSing. Let's get on with it. We waited enough. If whoever's here is here, whoever isn't here isn't here. Taurus, Capricorn, and the Earth. If I forget to show you cards, it's not that I'm hiding them, it's just that sometimes I just forget. So Taurus, Capricorn, and the Earth card. Oh. Ninth house and 10th house. So I'm going to get a little bit into astrology. TD Mecca, hello, welcome. A little bit into astrology. So we have, Vedic astrology, or Western astrology, Siddral astrology, all that is there. So in Vedic astrology, it's a little bit different. It typically focuses more on the moon sign and then the sun sign type of thing. But however, in Vedic astrology, 9th house and 10th house are also related to the father. Okay, one of them is father, as in like your father, your biological father, whoever you call father or is your father. The physical aspect of it, and that the physical person, the relationship, and such. And the 10th house, it could also be like, what do they teach you? What do they learn you? What do they? How do they raise? I should be careful how I state it because people can misconstrue it. Let's just say 9th house and 10th house are both related to father. Typically, 9th house is associated with the father in Western astrology. In Vedic, 9th house and 10th house, we call them padas, so it kind of continues. I'll leave it at that. It gets very confusing. So for him, I have the 9th house and the 10th house, which is very, very... So 9th house has got to do with the intellect, the knowledge, the long distance travel, the higher education, the father. And the 10th house has got everything to do with your, your reputation, your moral, your life goals, your principles, that sort of a thing. That's just a small part of what the houses mean. There's a whole bunch to it. Like I said, even that they are degrees, so let's not get into that. So the father in this case plays a very significant role in this whole situation with Sebastian. Okay, so his energy is very, very strong. We have the Magician. We have the World card. Okay. And we have the Empress, right? 3 is the Empress. So it's very interesting. The Magician, right? Magician is Mercury. It talks about communication. It talks about, somebody who has the ability and the power to create, to manage, to... it's a very masculine energy. It also does talk about having the ability to kind of maneuver very easily through different realms, in the sense, different energies. Okay, somebody who has that flexibility, a little bit of duality over there, but also holds a lot of power. And then we have the World card. The World card, of course, is Saturn. And guess what, y'all? This is how these are played out to me. I'll show you these cards, Taurus and this. Okay, Capricorn, this is how I just lay down my cards. A lot of people, ask me, is Pauline here? Hey, Pauline, hi, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you, Pauline? I'm so happy you're able to join us. So good to see you. Happy Easter to every one of you. And before I go any further, this is for entertainment purposes only. These are allegedly my observations and my opinions only. Please do your own research and do your own due diligence. So remember, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, right? And it's an earth energy, and the world card is also a Saturnian card. So followed by that we have the earth and then the Empress. So there is a very manipulative energy over here. I don't know why I said over there. There's a very manipulative energy over there. Now, the male, the prominent male in this family, who I would consider to be the father figure, is very strong, very I'm not going to use the word macho, but a little bit of a this energy is coming across as being a little bit controlling, a little bit of a disciplinarian. It's like things got to be a certain way. And this also seems like it's a little bit of altering, manipulating, changing the status, the connection between the father figure and the mother figure. So there's some sort of effort being put to change that. And I almost feel like it's going to come around full circle. Now the Empress is Venus, and we have the Earth, 8. Okay, so I do not know whether Sebastian's biological mother is still in his life or not. I don't know, but I will tell you, based on what I'm seeing here, the cards are telling me that there's a lot of manipulation going on over here. So I don't know if I want to use those. So it's very disheartening. A little bit of a control energy. No, I don't want to use this either. Sorry, y'all. Sometimes this is what happens. Oh my God, how the hell? Yeah. Just bear with me, everybody. Okay. Whoa, hello. Let us. Good to see you, Pauline. It's a very controlling energy, very controlling energy. This energy is the male of this energy. It's almost like I have Aquarius, I have 2 Aquariuses. Interesting. Aries, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, and B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'll show you these. B as in boy. Two Aquarius. It'll all make sense. Hang in there. Okay. Aries. Fire energy. Wow. I wonder if there was some sort of a custody issue. I don't know whether a particular parent wanted custody of the child and there was a bit of a tug of war about that. I don't know. You all have to put it in the. Oh, absolutely, it's my pleasure. Somebody sent me a message, comment saying that I'll pay for the reading. Please do a reading for Sebastian. I'm like, no, you don't. That's not what this is all about. You all know I've done so many readings, and it's not like, oh, you pay me and I'm going to do it. But thank you for offering, but no. And no, I did not accept any payment, but Princess of Cups. Then I have the Emperor, interesting. Then I have the Knight of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Yo, people showing up. Quite a lot of people showing up. I'm going to take these 3 cards. Then I have the Eight of Swords. Then I have the 4. Wow. The House. Two of Pentacles. The Empress pops up again. Okay, y'all. So we have very strong energy. We have a lot of people here. Very strong energy with a lot of people. Definitely an ego tussle. Definitely a struggle of power. Definitely some sort of dynamics within the allegedly. These are my observations and my opinions. Do your own due diligence. Draw your own conclusions, okay, and form your own opinions. Mona, Denmark, hello, thank you for being here. There is some sort of a very, very strong dynamic, like push and pull, like a struggle of power, like no, you can't, like somebody asking, I let him come and be with me, whereas this one is saying no, and it's like controlling. I almost feel like he's being used as a toy. Not toy, take that back. He's being used as a negotiation tool. He's being used as a like something where they negotiate over, okay? So that's the energy I'm getting. You do have the Princess of Cups. Now, the Princess of Cups is actually looking away from the Emperor card. The Emperor card is an Aries card, and Aries, as we know, is a very masculine energy, etc., all that, but it comes across as somebody who's in power, who has a controlling energy, and it's right below my Magician. I think there was some sort of an odd dynamic between the very strong male, masculine father figure and this child. There's some weird dynamic over there. Then we have the Knight of Swords. There is going to definitely be a very quick change, very quick approach, very quick change coming towards the person who I would assume is the decision maker of the family, the head of the family, the masculine energy. Then on this side we have the King of Pentacles, okay, and now it's the King of Pentacles here, I feel, is offering, okay, I don't know who this King of Pentacles is as yet, but we'll get to it. This King of Pentacles is offering a token, financial token, or financial token, offering some sort of finances, some sort of materialistic, in other words, finance, to undo the restriction that has undo the restriction, undo the binding, undo the restraints in the house. Y'all, I'm getting into deep waters over here. I gotta be really careful. Okay. This child was very, very afraid of somebody who, strong masculine energy. This child was really afraid of that person. This child has been physically restrained, mentally restrained, emotionally restrained, and really afraid of this person, and in their own home. Then you have Two of Pentacles, and then you have the Empress card. Somebody absolutely within the family unit, be it the immediate family, the extended family, somebody absolutely knows what has transpired. but that individual is keeping his or her mouth shut. This is a case where people who are very close to this young man, this kid, know what has transpired, or at least has a vague idea of what might have transpired, but they're afraid to come forward. There is a moment in time when there is going to be a time when they're going to be like, okay, we have a decision to make. They're weighing the pros and cons. We have a decision to make, and we have to make the decision. Now the Empress figure also pops up again. So I got the Empress card twice, by the way. Okay, this is a mother figure. So I don't know if his biological mother is still in his life, if she's still alive or not, or if it is somebody who is assumed to be his mother. It's going to come full circle, y'all. This has got a lot to do with negotiation, with the push and pull of having custody maybe of this young man, or something about this young man, or maybe even something to do with his something tied, some monetary benefit tied to his name, be it like an investment or like a trust fund or something. There's some sort of a weird argument and a weird push and pull, but I will tell you, this kid is terrified of who he is terrified of this very dominant male energy. This kid is really afraid, and yes, there has been some sort of physical violence. I see him like there's a conversation, there's an explosion of tempers, and this child is like literally whimpering and crying, and then this individual does hit the child. Okay, hits the child, and this child is all curled up on the side, like in the fetal position, but on the side, just crying. That's what I'm seeing. So we leave that there and we'll go forward. Pisses me off. So February 26th was what see, I got the Aries card here also. When are we going to move into? I keep this here. 1 second. Denise and Janice. Denise, hi Denise, good to see you. Oh Denise, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. I think I saw a couple of your comments, but I didn't get a chance to respond. How are you? How's your family doing? This child has definitely been like, it's almost like he is you have one side who's very strict and very strong and controlling in the family, and the other side who's trying to overcompensate. It's the most bizarre thing. And this child definitely feels like he's trapped. Oh, looky here. Lisa Lou for sure says his parents are divorced. He has a stepfather who is controlling and questionable. Oh, wow. All right. There's validation right there. The Knight of Cups, the 5, which is strife, 5 of Wands, Princess of Cups. Yes, y'all, there was a fight, there was an argument, there was, somebody got a good whooping. The Hermit, the Hierophant, the 8 of Swords again. Damn. The Devil card, the 4 of Cups, and the Empress. The Empress shows up again. Okay. The Empress shows up again. A proposal and offer to end the strife. A proposal and offer to end the the abuse, the challenges, to end the obstacle, to end. Okay, a proposal, an emotional proposal, emotional maneuvering, emotional manipulating, and an offer to end the strife, offer to end the obstruction, offer to end the challenges of this child. Oh, y'all, this is like, whoa. Then we have the Hermit card. The Hermit card, as we know, is a Virgo card, and earlier we got the Virgo, right? And then we have the, I don't know if y'all can see. Come on, focus. Can't even see. And then we have the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, which we got the Taurus card earlier. And the Eight of Swords. Y'all, this is not looking good. Absolutely not looking good. As much as they might try to search for this kid, okay, there is an element of restriction. There's an element of forced restriction, okay. It's like they're going to search for him and somebody's like, hold on, stop that right there, hold on, stop it. So somebody's telling somebody to stop. Okay, there's a forced restriction. Don't go any further. Let it alone. I was going to say leave it alone or let it be. Well, either or. And then you have the Devil card, and of course that's Capricorn. We did get Capricorn earlier, and that talks about control. It talks about manipulation, and Four of Cups. An offer is being made again to the Empress. Oh God. Okay, why is this mother being or feeling like she is terrified, she is controlled? Some sort of a offer is being made to her as well, to almost pacify her, to almost kind of lessen the impact of what really happened, lessen the I wanted to say dose, but it's not a word that's appropriate here in the sense that it doesn't fit. Lessen the impact, soften the truth, hide the truth a little bit of what truly happened. She is definitely being manipulated. The mother is being manipulated. She is being offered some sort of, oh honey, don't worry, this, that, and she's not buying it. She's almost like, no, I'm not taking it. This is purposefully being stopped, y'all. There is definitely some sort of a physical violence. I'm not talking about sexual violence. I'm talking about physical violence. An altercation, physical violence, and then something happened. That's what I'm seeing here. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. These are allegedly. These are my observations and my opinions. Do your own due diligence. Draw your own conclusions and form your own opinions. It's almost like it's like you're just a hindrance. It's like eliminating an obstacle, eliminating an obstruction. But the perpetrator here does not want anybody to continue forward and find out what really happens, because if they really look, it's right there, okay? They're not willing to, this person is afraid that at any minute, boof, it's all up in the air, and he or she, the perpetrator, is going to be caught and called out. So there is a lot of manipulation, there is a lot of emotional bargaining going on here, saying, hey, you know what, let me do this for you. But the mother figure, whoever the mother is like, no, I kind of have a feeling what's going on, but I'm too afraid. I feel like she's also manipulated. Let me see what that's. I have my thingy. What is that? Ooh, Venus, yeah. No, yeah, it's not a good sight. It's not a good outcome for this young man. Very, very sad. What my cards are telling me very clearly is he has been restricted numerous times in the past. And somebody says, aloha. Hi, Lisa Lou. Hi there. Somebody's from Down Under, Crime Talks. Hi, thank you for joining us. He has been physically reprimanded, like corrected. It's like, I'm not abusing him. I'm not beating him because I'm a psycho. teaching him lessons. Okay, remember the good old days, like, at least my age group, you could say that, it wasn't a strange thing when somebody said, oh, my God is spanking at home. Like, it wasn't like a big thing, right? But of course, these days it is a big thing. But the so-called physical spanking, let's call it spanking, this child got, was not really to teach him a lesson. It was almost to hush him, to shush him. It's like an inconvenience, like keep quiet, go away, that type of thing. It's very unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. I am not liking this at all, and it's kind of really making me very, very annoyed. But hang on. So this Knight of Cups, okay, and Princess of Cups, however you want to take it, the energy, I feel like it's all being funneled towards the Hierophant and then towards the Four of Cups. So it's almost like it's all being controlled by a certain strong entity here who is like, we cannot allow, I'm going to do everything I possibly can to stop this from coming out in the open. Okay? But if they are able to call that person out or remove that person from this particular scenario, they will be able to find Sebastian. Unfortunately, I'm going to go so far as to say that Sebastian was also offered something, like, I don't know whether this is a controlled substance, but it's like he was offered something, like saying, yeah, have some, could be just alcohol. But the mom is not too happy about it. Based on what I'm seeing, allegedly, these are my observations and my opinions, the maternal figure over here is not liking the way whoever this individual is treating this child. But she feels like she is restricted and she can't do anything about it, which is so freaking bizarre. Like, why? Why are you so afraid? That's what I want to understand. Why is the mother so afraid? I don't know whose name starts with B as in boy, so let's figure that out. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm about ready to have a fit here, y'all. Oh my God, I can't. So, Lisa says, wait, Inez Feliciano, hi Inez, thank you for joining us. She goes, stepdad is showing as controlling and abusive from the interviews. Also, ex-wife spoke up, the man is scary. Oh wow, think his mom is involved. Okay, anyway. And then Lisa Lou says, stepdad admitted to taking a belt to him in the last interview. What the hell? Oh, and Lisa says he's in another spectrum. Okay, so he's probably some form of autism. I don't know, I don't know, I mean, autism, I know what it is, but I don't know the different spectrums and all that. But I will tell you, what I'm getting right now is that he enjoys and likes coloring and drawing. I don't know how far that is. Like, y'all can attest to that because you folks keep up with all the news and all that stuff. Coloring and drawing. Can anybody verify that? That's what I'm being shown. And when I see him curled up, like in the fetal position, but lying on the side, it's like he is so sad, and it's like he's like whimpering. That's what I'm saying. Shelley Ray says she knows but doesn't want to. No, well, I don't. Oh. Okay, I won't look up at that because I don't want to lose my focus. I will just see here what's going on. Not looking good for this kid. See, that's what pisses me off, y'all. It's like, if you know, what are you like so afraid? Like, well, honestly, we can't say because we are not in their shoes, right? So, I mean, but it's very easy, armchair people here, to sit and say, well, you can speak up. Don't know how much trauma based on what this is saying, your comments are, the mother has also been traumatized and victimized. We don't know. So, but man, let me tell you, sometimes it's like, This Emperor is coming up again. Why though? Three of Wands. Two of Pentacles. The Magician again. And the Four of Wands. And the Devil card. Yo, what the hey? And the Ten of Cups. Give me one more card, please. The World card pops up. Actually, let me do 1, 2, the Strength card, and then the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let me kind of fix this because I need some more space over here. Not enough space. Okay, we'll do that. It's okay. There we go. Who is this Emperor guy? Who are you? Like, why are you coming up so often? The Emperor and the Magician. The Moon card. And the Five of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Y'all, is this young man, this child, so we have the Moon, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Is there some sort of an inheritance or something that Sebastian has in his name? Or some sort of a fund that has been left, like a trust fund or something, or like an insurance or something? That's the manipulation I'm seeing over here. Then you have Three of Wands. This Emperor is like, dang, this is one crazy bad word energy. Let's just put it that way, if you know what I mean. But I'm going to say with the Three of Wands over here, there is a great effort being put to kind of clean up the act. Okay, this masculine energy is very, very critical over here, y'all. It's principal in this. It's central in this. Okay, very, very central. Trying very hard and continuing to work towards finding an opportunity to kind of exit this whole thing. Weighing the pros and cons. What do I do? How do I go about it? I need to find myself somebody of power who is going to help me in this situation. So I don't know if whoever the father figure is, a supposed father figure, again, this is allegedly, these are my observations, my opinions. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, form your own conclusions, and this is for entertainment purposes only. I would not be surprised if the father figure, so-called father figure, has not already lawyered up. And not Four of Wands, people, I'm sorry, Six of Wands. It's pleasure. It's like, okay, and the Devil, the control, and then the Ten of Cups. Hang on there, things are going to unravel in this case. Things are absolutely going to come about unraveling. It has definitely got to do with manipulating this child, manipulating whatever, in any way, shape or form. Absolutely trying to control the atmosphere, the energy within that unit. Very controlling, wanting a particular outcome of that unit, of that family, wanting a particular outcome, forcing a particular outcome. And again, you end up with the World card, which is a Saturnian energy, followed by Leo, which is the Strength card. It's like really trying very hard to manipulate and to coerce it and to force a certain outcome out of this. But with the Wheel card popping up here, things are definitely turning, and they're turning fast. So I would say hold on. this is going to be spinning spinning around really fast. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, as we know, is Jupiter, and it does talk about wisdom, this, that, and the other, but it also talks about things are not come to a final position, so it's not a final resting place. In other words, things are still fluid, things are still moving about. So that's what I say. I say, hang on, this is still an evolving case, okay? But whoever this individual is trying very hard to force this case to take a different turn, different course. Hi Brenda, good to see. Hi Arbut, good to see you. Oh, Kathleen Cheney says yes, his biological dad says he loves coloring and drawing. Oh my goodness. I can't, y'all. I can't. Ooh. Yeah, these cards just want to fly out. That's fine. The Magician shows up again. Three of Cups. The Moon card. It's not looking very good for Sebastian. We have the Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, the Tower, the King of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Magician, the Three of Cups, and the Moon card. February 26th was when he was seen, right? Give me 1 second, y'all. I know I have this little calendar here. No, it's going to have to be this side. I'm just trying to see my. Give me 1 second. February 26th. 26th. No, y'all, I don't think he was last seen on the 26th. I can't agree to that. I think he's been missing a day prior to that. Definitely missing a day prior to that. Or, no, I shouldn't say a day prior. Like if they say that he was last seen on the 26th and they assume he's been missing on the 26th, I would say definitely before sunrise of 26th. Is when he went missing. So 25th night, I'm going to say that. Why is that this feeling, this energy of, this child is causing me a lot of financial loss? That's the energy. Why would a child cause financial, like draining on my finances? Unless the child has some substantial amount in his or her name, and then you want to remove that obstacle so you have access to that. That's the only way I see it, unless there's something else going on. Then you have the Seven of Cups. It's the I have all the, no, okay, let me rephrase. I don't know what the financial situation or status of the family is. Oh wait, Lisa says his birthday was in January. I don't know, Lisa, I don't know when his birthday is. Why do I feel like it's like a certain lifestyle needs to be maintained, a certain lifestyle needs to be kept up with. So I don't know what the financial status of this family is, but if they do have money, if they do come from money, if they are money people, but yes, there's a sense and a feeling of it's not really as it seems. So is there some financial trouble going on within the family behind the doors? Is some sort of a financial issue going on? What the hell? Some financial, dude, some sort of a financial upheaval going on in the family. Maybe it's not as it's not everything is not as it seems. Then you have the King of Pentacles sitting over here and saying, "Oh, look at me! I'm all about the make solid decisions. I'm so dependable. I'm so staid and steady, and I make all the right decisions. I got a lot of money. Yeah, good. No, I am not buying that." Then you have the Chariot card. Great need to balance. So there is a little bit of a financial drama going on behind the scenes. I don't know what the status of the family's financial Ow. I don't know what the financial status of the family is or their situation. But here's the thing. Somebody is being manipulated over here, y'all. Big time manipulated. Really manipulated. And then you have the Queen of Swords over here, and she's like, wait a second, but hold on though. How are you, like, why do you need this from me? Why should I be the one who has to do this for you? I thought you were already this, and this, but now I'm seeing a different picture. Like, what's going on over there? And then comes the Three of Swords. Oh, you're betraying me. You're causing me a lot of heartache. You're causing me a lot of discomfort by asking me all these very sensitive questions. Can't you see I'm working on things? I'm trying to, with the Magician card, I'm trying to make things all right. I'm trying to make things more stable. I'm trying to things more secure. And then you have the Three of Cups. Look, I'm going around meeting people. I'm trying to fix this. I'm trying to fix this. And the Moon card shows up, and the Moon card says, well, fuck you. You ain't doing jack shit. So this is ulterior motives at its very best. Now, there is a connection between this whole situation and an art gallery. That's all I'm going to say. Somebody figure it out. Somebody, it's like an event at an art gallery, or an art gallery, somebody who owns the art gallery, or somebody who's invested in an art gallery, or an artist, or something to that effect. But all this drama about actually let's go and look for him, let's find him, let's do this, and all this false promises, it's just false promises. Because the Moon card is a Pisces card, and we did get Pisces earlier, if I'm not mistaken, says deception, 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 all the way through deception. They almost had some, wait, when was the lunar eclipse? It was on the 25th, right? And today is 30th. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Just lacking oxygen. Wait until next Tuesday, y'all. Wait until next Tuesday. There's some information that's going to pop out about this case. I feel sad for this child. Very innocent child, 15 years, sure, but it's like very trusting, very like, when I use the word simple, I don't mean it in a disrespectful or derogatory way at all. But for this child, life is very simple. You love somebody and they love you back, and then you're nice and everybody is nice. That idealistic view on life. Very trusting. Happy, y'all. Oh, please, baby Jesus, why though? Why? I'm so sick of it, y'all. I'm sick of it that, and it's not just me, everybody, all these kids being hurt, and it's just. Ronnie Monet. Hey, Ronnie, thank you. Appreciate that. That's a new name. Thank you for joining us today. Oh, looky here. Down Under Crime Talks. Yeah, Janice. Down Under Crime Talks. I just see this. She goes, a lot of debt allegedly. Yeah, I'm sick of it. mind, isn't it? It's like how, yeah. I will take those cards. The Sun card followed by the Ten of Cups. I'm going to take, a lot of cards. Okay. Then we do Knight of Pentacles. Hang on, y'all. Let me get all these cards out. Then we can. Oh, this one didn't want to be shown. Oh, the Death card. Okay. This whole thing about the child was an obstruction for a particular relationship. The child was an inconvenience in a particular relationship. I'm sorry to say. Again, this is allegedly. These are my observations, my opinions. This is for entertainment purposes only. Do your own due diligence. Form your own conclusions. Do your own research. He was looked upon as being an inconvenience, as a hindrance. Justice is coming. Justice is coming because the Knight of Pentacles here, it's going to be a little bit slower. It's going to be a little slower. It's going to take some effort. It's definitely going to go through its whole course of, sometimes these cases take twists and turns, but justice will be served. There is absolutely a great need for a balance, right? To bring about balance. Now, I did take note down. Remember, when is the Libra, Aries? Second is Soul. Oh, no wonder Aries popped up. Y'all, our lunar eclipse was in Libra, right? The lunar eclipse that just passed on 25th of March. And the solar eclipse that's coming up in a few days is going to be in Aries. Look, y'all, I will say. Justice card is Libra. There is balance that's going to be brought. This is going to be somebody is being forced to stay within his or her boundaries. Stay within your boundaries. And this individual is afraid to death. That is why he or she is being forced to stay within his boundaries. And this individual is like, I just want to pop out, and I want to say what I need to say. I need to cut through all the muck and come out with the truth. But it's finding it very difficult to do so. It's like, how do I go about this? How do I go about it? That's the question. Ten of Swords, followed by Seven of Swords. I'm not. Followed by Two of Wands, Two of Swords, followed by the Magician. I'm so pissed because this dang Magician keeps popping up every few minutes here. It's like, okay, whatever, Magician. Let me see who this dang Magician is over here. Judgment. Look, I will say, y'all, I'm actually happy with and the Strength card pops up again. One more card, let me get that. And the Knight of Pentacles. Look, it's a little bit slow. Now there is going to be some information within a week. By next Tuesday or something will pop up in the news for sure. Evidence, a scent, something will be picked up, right? A trail. But I don't know whether they're going to put it out in the news, right? But I'll tell you this, it's a little bit slow, it's a little bit difficult, a lot of strength of character, a lot of focus, staying strong and not getting deviated, not getting distracted by an illusionary picture that's being painted by this Magician. then you'll get to it. The Ten of Swords and the Seven of Swords very clearly does tell me that this individual is really reaching the end of his or her tether, and yet is going to make an effort to steal something and run away. So stealing something and run away could be stealing evidence and running away, or evidence is a weapon, right? Or literally stealing somebody and running away. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's another case of kidnapping somebody else that would be associated with this, or abducting somebody else. Then you have the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords. Decisions need to be taken in terms of what's the right course of action to take, and Two of Swords is like, okay, fine, now we have to either, we have to make a decision whether we are going to compromise or just walk away, right? So make a physical decision, a proper decision about what the right course of action is going to be. I wish I had my magnifying glass, y'all. Gosh. I wish I had my magnifying glass. I think I know how to do it. Hang on. There's something here I want to see on this card. I can use my camera to zoom in, right? There we go. Okay, y'all. Oriso, Oriso. Tortoise, not tortoise, Tortus. I don't know what that means. They will get this. It's a coming together of all the elements. They will be able to do it. It's going to take a little bit of time. Just somebody's going to squeal. Somebody's going to squeal. This person is going to finally say, you know what? I'm done keeping my mouth shut. I'm going to just squeal, and that call out, squeal, call out. What is that sign? Let me see. What is that? No, that's not it, is it? No, that's not it. No, that's not it even. Wait, is it that? Yeah. Venus. It's going to come about, this case will be resolved, but it's going to take a little bit of time now. Why? It's so sad. Why? This is so sad. I feel like the child was almost construed as being a hindrance to a particular relationship. Very unfortunate. It's a slow process, but it'll be done. So annoying, y'all. So disheartening. It's like, I know somebody who literally has put his, I'm going to say the word and it's going to piss me off, but I'm just going to say it. I personally know an individual, a married man, who's still legally married to his wife, but separated. He's having an affair with a married woman. She's still married to her husband, but goes around telling everybody that they're husband and wife and that they've respectively divorced their spouses, which is a lie, and everybody knows it. And I don't know why they're living in this la-la world thinking that everybody in that circle knows that they're not divorced from their respective spouses. But these two fools go around telling everybody, no, they're divorced and they're planning on getting married, but they haven't. Who's stopping you from getting married, right? They haven't. And this guy has literally thrown his kids under the bus for the sake of that whore. There, I said she's a whore. As I say that, I get the devil card. The Empress, y'all. The Empress pops up again. Choices, they have to make a decision. She has to make a decision and she has to come forward and say, look, enough of this bull. I know what's going on. I've seen something. I have to come forward and tell the truth because this is not thing. But you know what? Temperance, trying to balance the emotions, trying to decide, okay? We have the Devil, the Two of Wands, the Empress, the King of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and Temperance. This individual is trying very, very hard to get away from this control situation. Is really, really disheartened, but doesn't seem to have the nerve to come forth and say, look, I'm done. I mean, like, whatever it is. But pretty soon, this individual is going to be seeking a restraining order on somebody. And people are going to take that and run with it. It's almost like taking the here we go, and we start working on it. And then Two of Cups. It's like, yes, there is a relationship again that's come forward. And this relationship, they're trying very hard to find the balance, but they're not going to find the balance because that relationship is a farce from the very beginning. So finally, this person has woken up and said, oh shit, it's been nothing but a farce from the very beginning. And then you have the Death card here. Start with the Devil and end with death. It's perfect, right? So this is going to come to an end. One way, shape or form. It's just a question of time, and it's a little bit of a process. Little bit of a process. Give me one more card, please. And then you have the Hermit card. They have to keep looking, they have to keep looking, they have to keep looking. Four of Swords, that tells me that this kid is, I'm hard pressed to believe that this child is still around us. Oh, they will continue to look. This thing is going to evolve. What's going to come to light is the fact that somebody has ceased to exist. Whoa, hang on, y'all. I'm missing all these comments because I'm busy looking at the cards. Hang on 1 second, y'all. Let me see. Wait. See, I missed all this. So, can't spell, okay. So, somebody's asking if it's a neighbor. Then somebody's saying, yes, the stepdad with his bio daughter. Whoa. His family has allegedly done this in the past. Stepdad alibi is he was 3 hours away for work. I ain't buying it. Okay. Then he's been arrested 5 times. Who's been arrested 5 times? Lisa Lou for sure says he's been arrested 5 times. God, I'm getting a headache, y'all. Seriously, just before I started doing this reading also, man, it's like somebody has got a band, like, not somebody. I have a band around my forehead over here and it's being tightened and it's really hurting. Okay, move on. Okay, I think I'm going to take a minute's break from this case just because I should take a minute's break from this case. Let me just do this. Y'all, I don't know whether this clip is what is annoying me. Let me just do that. There. Make it a little looser. Maybe that's what's bugging me. Okay. So I want to just take a minute from this case, okay? And focus on something else. We'll come back. First and foremost, thank you everybody for joining me. I do appreciate you all. Thank you for your subscriptions, for your time, for your comments. I appreciate those of you who have donated. I appreciate all of you, okay? Thank you so very much. Give me a thumbs up. Help me build this channel. Help me get more views. Feel free to, spread the word around. And I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being patient with me when I had taken this hiatus. It was a long hiatus. I hope you'll understand. Sometime when I go back to doing my Saturdays Zoom, remember I used to do that for just a few select people who, first come, first serve type of thing. It's all free, right? When I go back to doing that, I'll tell you why I really took that break. I really needed it. So thank you so much for that. And another thing I want to address is I had a person who, and again, please don't, I'm not saying this to create some drama and all that stuff, right? No, I'm not. I just want to clarify. First and foremost, I don't need to explain why I run my channel the way I run it. I don't need to answer to anybody. Not every YouTube content creator has the same intent, has the same drive, has the same plan of action, has the same whatever material, right? So the way I run my channel and what I want to do with my channel and who I like to invite and who I don't, if at all, is all at my discretion. I don't need to answer to anybody. So this person, because last time I had somebody come here and I said, please don't come here and promote your channel, because I don't go and promote my channel on anybody else's. I do watch some videos of other YouTubers, and if I have something positive to say, I'll say it, but I have never said, oh, by the way, I also do tarot, come to my channel. I've never said it. Nobody can prove it. There's no trace of that because I haven't done it, and I don't think that's appropriate. And I think that's very disrespectful to the other content creator. No, I go maybe listen here or there something, and first and foremost, I don't have the patience to sit there and do, because I have a regular life job, this, that, and the other. And I just click off. I don't leave a comment, nothing. Whether I agree or disagree is irrelevant. I just don't. Right? Somebody will send me a text message, hey Kirtana, can you just watch this lady and let me know whether that makes any sense? And I'll go and I'll say, I'm not so sure I like that, and I just leave it. I don't leave a comment. I never do. I do take it personally when somebody comes over to my channel, my lives, and tries to promote their thing. Please don't do that. I don't encourage it. I don't appreciate it. I don't want it. But the most important thing is, if you are here just to see what this reading is about, why do you have this need to mention that you also do tarot? What are you trying to do? I also have a channel, right? So that means you're here to promote. Anyway, I made it known to the person. She was very kind and she apologized. This is not because of her. This has got nothing to do with her. And she was very polite. She said, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. I hope I haven't ruffled any feathers. And we were like, you're all good, you're fine, just leave it. And she was fine, and I had nothing against her. She didn't know, right? She's a newcomer. But this other person sends me this message saying that, oh, if you're I'll read it out. I'm not going to mention the name, but I will read it out, because it kind of, I was like, so she goes, I assume it's a she. She goes, Kirtana, as a spiritual guide, I would think you'd want to help promote other spiritual channels as well. Isn't it about raising the collective conscious, not just one individual's channel? The tarot readers I follow are happy to have other tarot readers and psychic mediums and guides mention their channels, because in the spiritual field, it's all about we rather than me. You could go to their channels yourself, and in brackets she goes, those with 40,000 plus subscribers, and they would be very happy for you to mention your channel. For example, she has mentioned another person's name. Okay, let me just address that. Don't come here and tell me how to run my channel, first and foremost. And by you saying that somebody has 40,000 plus subscribers, if that's your way of trying to rub it into my face that I don't have such a big channel, dude, I'm cool with it, man. I'm not here to make a living out of this. I'm not here to oh, at the drop of the hat, something happened over there. Oh, quick, let's spit out a video. Let's spit out a reading. That's not my agenda. That has never been my agenda. So I really don't give a flying fiddlestick if somebody has 40,000 subscribers or 400,000 subscribers. Good for you. My channel grows, it'll grow. If my channel doesn't grow, that's fine. I'm doing this because I genuinely want to do this. I am not in this, and we all know, y'all, you know how people go. I'm not saying every single YouTube channel that has such a large following have gone and bought subscribers, but we also know that that stuff happens. I'm not about all that. So please don't come here and send me messages saying that, oh, it's collective, it's this, it's that. I don't need you to preach anything to me. Please don't. Keep your opinions to yourself. And I really don't give a flying fiddlestick about how many subscribers another tarot reader has, or why I should go to another tarot reader and leave my comments there. They may like it or they may not like it. That's I personally will not do that because I don't want to, and I'm not about to start it because you come here and say, oh, it's about collective consciousness. Let me tell you, sometimes the so-called collective consciousness is actually not a good thing, because not everybody's energy is positive energy. I'm just going to stop there because then I'll, whatever. So yeah, she was being manipulated because she mentioned in that, and it was so like she's clearly manipulated. She goes, you could go onto their channels yourself. In parentheses, she goes, those with 40,000 plus subscribers, and they would be very happy for you to mention your channel. Really? And who are you to tell me that? Did they give you permission to come and say that? And she goes, for example, Kim, I'm leaving so she wanted me to probably go and look at the channel. I'm like, oh my God, people, get over yourself. So, and it's not a question of like, I'm selfish and this and that. No. See, a lot of you people who have been with this channel for a while, y'all are empaths and psychics, and y'all know tarot and y'all read tarot. I know that because I have interacted with y'all on a personal level. Quite a few of you. Y'all don't do that. So, anyway. It's not a question of being selfish and, oh, my shit don't stink. Yeah, it does. It does. Everybody's does. Right? So... And again, okay, since we have already gotten potty mouth here, yeah, it does. It depends on what you ate for the day too, right? Oh my God. So let's leave that as it is. There is a lot of strife within this case. There is manipulation, strife in terms of tussle of power. It's like, I need to eliminate A, B, and C so that I can get to D. There is, we talk about false promises. Absolutely false promises have been made. And some people have conveniently forgotten. So it's like, forget about that. Forget about that. Oh, okay, I'll just forget about that. It's almost like... Excuse me, what's the great need to be so, hang on, streetwise, ingratitude, infamy. Y'all, I will say that, this is terrible, y'all. This is not a good case. Whoever is the genuine parent of this child, okay, please don't give up your search. It is going to take a little bit of time, but whoever the perpetrator is going to be brought unto the light. There is a lot of deception. Don't buy into that deception. Unfortunately, some people regarding this case, within this case, right, the inner circle, they bought into the deception. Please don't do that. This case does call for further investigation. I am telling you, follow the trail, follow the trail, follow the trail. I will say again, I don't think that person's family business or whatever is all that in a bag of chips. It's not. There's some drama going on there. I will also not be surprised if Sebastian has some sort of an inheritance or fund or trust fund or something like that around him, or an insurance or something like that. I will not be surprised if they find out that he has some substantial thing like that. And it's almost like, you're just an inconvenience, I want to remove you from the equation. That's the part that really pisses me off, because no human being is an inconvenience or a burden on anybody else. And particularly if this is your child, it's like, how can you think that, well, you know what, how can you even conclude that the child is an inconvenience because the child has some sort of disabilities? I will tell you, he's saying, I'm not stupid. I knew what was going on. Don't ask me where that came from. I'm not stupid. I knew what was going on. But there's also an element of implicit trust. Like, I'm not stupid, I know what's going on, but I trust you that I'll be okay. Why shouldn't I trust you that I'll be okay? That's his energy. And he has been let down. Noble C, love you, Kirtana. Thank you so much. Wait, but hearing Chris, who's Chris now? Janice says by hearing Chris's parents are close to law enforcement. I don't know who Chris is. Hi Barbara, good to see you. Laurie Shortlegs, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Jamie Harden, hi. So Debbie Johnson says everybody does. I hope, but unfortunately it's not looking too good. I'm so sorry, but it isn't. That child has been spanked, not spanked, like hit. Oh, is it right? Oh, thanks, Kathleen, I didn't know. I'm telling you this. So the Hierophant, the Emperor, the Empress, the Magician, those cards have been repeatedly coming up, right? Now watch here. We have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Star card, we have the Hierophant, and we have the Justice card. So it may appear like it's unsuccessful in terms of looking for this child, but I'm going to say keep at it. There is going to be some help coming from an oh wow, we have wait a minute, y'all, wait a minute, let me take out my things here. So what do we, y'all won't know what this is, but Saturn, we have Taurus, then we have this guy here which is Venus, and then we have the earth element, yes, we know that. Then here we have Saturn again, and then we have Pisces, do we? Yeah, this is Mr. Pisces over here. Where are you? That's you. And then we have Aquarius here. And then here we have Taurus. And we have Venus again. We have Leo. And then we have this guy here, which is Venus again. So, wait, hang on. 15, that's 17. 22, 29, 39, 40. What is the fourth house? Look around the house, y'all. Look around the house. Look around the family. Look around the house. Help is going to come from a very unexpected source. And the Empress, y'all, I'm telling you, help is going to come about from a very unexpected source. And I'm telling you, this Empress lady, you know who she is. She has to come forward. Has to come forward. Has to. The moment she does, this case is going to be blown wide open. Illusionary success. Oh, interesting. Hang in there, y'all. World card. Okay. Alright, this case will be resolved, y'all. We start with illusionary success. So the perpetrator might think he or she has escaped, but unfortunately there is a lot of strife there. So there is a lot of needing to be quiet, needing to take a break, needing to rest. Unfortunately, I don't think he is in this physical world. Allegedly, based on my observations, I find it very difficult to believe that he is. Then we have the Knight of Wands. So quick action is going to come through. They are definitely okay. Somebody needs to go and check a particular automobile. A particular automobile. Okay, I'm going to say this. So let's say let's say there is a brand of a vehicle, right? So I don't want to mention any brand name, then the brand people will come after me and say, oh, you, let's say brand, uh, nice car is the name, the brand. Okay, nice car is the brand name. These people have two of the same, but different colors. Okay, one of them has got it's kind of a little something to do with a very light lavender. Oh, what is that color? It's not a lavender, it's like a very light bluish lavender, grayish color, either a decal or something written. Now, people, don't go crazy and don't go searching for this and all that stuff. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I'm seeing over here. So, for bizarre reasons, it's like, and these are big vehicles. These are not like itty bitty sedans. These are big vehicles. These are like the I'm not even going to mention any further. These are like the big working vehicles. Let's put it that way, okay? You know how sometimes some families, like, they like a particular brand, and then one person will have the SUV and one person will have the sedan or whatever, but in this case they have the same but just in different colors. So I don't know if it's a business that owns this or an individual. Typically businesses will own the same type of vehicle, right? They'll go and they'll just place an order for 4 or 5 of the same thing. I feel like that could be the case. So it's an individual who owns 2 of the same kind of type of vehicle but in different colors. With the hermit card popping up again, there's a lot of analysis, lot of thinking, lot of looking forward, but it's also telling me that you need to kind of redirect, refocus, realign, reassess the thinking that you have so far in wanting to find evidence with regards to this case. This case is going to come around full circle to a completion pretty soon, and then it's going to be a success. The actual perpetrator will be found, but I'm finding it very hard to believe that the young child is still around with us. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they find him alive. No, it's not a pink. No, I didn't say mauve. That's not what I said. Knight of Wands coming forward very, very strongly. Whoa, this is on fire, baby. Oh, okay. And then you have the 3 of Pentacles. And then you have the Ace of Cups. Y'all, this is going to come about pretty quick. Collaboration. Okay, we start off with Knight of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. The Moon card. This guy. Keep working, keep working, keep working at this case. It will come to fruition. There is a lot of deception. The King of Pentacles is trying to deceive everybody. He's trying really, really hard to deceive. And it's like, I don't have the time for this. I'm going to go back to work. Very, very, a particular individual here needs to be watched. You have the Knight of Wands, quick action, quick action. Look into the finances of the business over here. There is an offer going to be made. I wouldn't be surprised if this offer is actually going to be like an emotional outbreak. And then the offer is going to come forward with like, okay, I'm going to bring in some information. I won't be surprised if this particular feminine energy is actually going to check out, finally sees the light of day and is going to check out and saying, okay, I'm going to say what I'm going to say, what I know. And with that information, they're going to go forth and look for more evidence. They will be able to find it because somebody is going to step forth with solid evidence. And the King of Pentacles, yeah, buddy, yeah. No, y'all, this case will be resolved. It's going to take a little bit of time, but this feminine energy needs to break free and come forth. No, it's not mauve. I think it's lilac. Well, then I seriously don't know. Lilac, mauve. Okay, mauve is pink though. Okay. Wait. Same. Okay. So looks gray tone. Yeah, something like that. Okay, let's leave that now because now we're getting into colors, right? Not too far from his home though, in the woods. Not too far from his home, but in the woods. I have the Three of Cups and this Emperor card again. Somebody has to take charge, y'all. Somebody has to take charge. Somebody has to take charge of this situation. Three of Cups. Oh my God, girl. Why am I throwing cards around today? Oopsie. Okay. Four of Wands. If the appropriate support is given to this Emperor card, in this case, the person who's going to take the responsibility and drive forth, he is going to see the success. So if Sebastian's biological father is the one who's running around like a headless chicken trying to get things mobilized, if he has the emotional and the physical support from people, he is definitely going to be successful. Look, I will tell you one more thing. This child is not too far from the house in the woods. I don't know where they live. Can somebody tell me which city? He said it is Ace of Cups. Whoa. And the Fool card. Oh my God. Look, I will say though, I don't think it's impossible to say. I don't think it's very probable that Sebastian at some point in time did think seriously about running away. He seriously thought about running away because he couldn't deal with this BS. And because he just wanted to be free. And I will not be surprised that if he did seriously think about wanting to run away, he had some plans of wanting to run away. He had some plans of wanting to find peace in the way he thought of it. Did he reach out to somebody for help? Yeah, he did. In the hopes that it would be a new beginning. Why do I see him like, in the fetal position, curled up and sleeping on his side like this? This is a happy child though, very happy child. It's so sad, like by nature a very happy child. Regardless of what his level of autism was or whatever, Henderson, Tennessee, oh wow. The Hangman. And the Ten of Cups. You start with the Three of Cups and end with the Ten of Cups. He definitely did want to run away, thought about it, but couldn't because he doesn't have the nerve to do it, the maturity and the thing to do it. And with the Ten of Cups, emotionally overwhelmed with emotions. This child is so heartbroken. Okay, I said this child is usually a very happy child, yes, by nature. But for some reason here, he comes across as being very, very, very like unimaginable sadness, like so sad, like can't even hold it in, can't understand. It's that overwhelming emotions. Duality. because of all as in two minds, because he felt that one faction is being very nice, one faction is being very supportive, the other faction is being very critical. And also I don't know whether his mom and the stepdad had any intentions of getting married, but he was kind of a little torn between that, because he felt that if that were to happen, then what's going to happen to me, and disappointments. Y'all, did somebody put it in his head, because of you we can't get married type of thing? Like, I feel like he was blamed for things that nobody should be blaming a child. You know what I mean? I'm done. I'm not. Okay, let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, y'all, I'm not done. Because this whole deck just landed on the floor. Oh my god. Hang on, everybody. Just when I set the cards down and I said I'm done, the whole thing went flying. So apparently I'm not done. Ah. Bunny, is that you? Oh my goodness. Okay. Holy moly. Just this is left on the table. All this just slid off. We're not done. Alright, baby, we're not done. Yeah. Hi, Jamie. Yeah. Clever girl. I like that. Welcome, Jamie. Welcome. Oh, I didn't know. So he couldn't speak, is it? Oh. Okay. We're not done, y'all. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to put away these so I can have some space here, otherwise it's like all going to be one hot mess. Hang on, everybody. Y'all, today I had to give Bunny a bath. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how I used to give bathe. Like, I used to have Mastiffs and Great Danes and Russian Ovchakas and all that. Ovchakas, those are those guardian breeds, like your Mastiffs, but from Siberia actually. I don't know how I used to bathe them. I mean, I always have had giant dogs, and at one time I had 5 Great Danes. So bath day is like one day you got to finish. Okay, this is not working. I'm going to set this aside for now. But today, just bathing Bunny, I was like tired. I was like, ugh. And he was tired too. He's like, Mom, just leave me alone. Like, he loves his baths. Initially, for the first minute or so, he'll be like, I don't want to do this. And then he kind of settles down really quick because he does enjoy it. Gets a good massage and this and that. But it's tiring for him and me too, because he's a senior dog, coming up 12 years now in a month or so. And I got gray hair, so I'm a senior too, I suppose. And with this thick coat and all, I got to do the de-shedding and the shampoo and the conditioner, and oh my goodness. Oh no! He had a pet snake and he loved, and it had babies in his... Aww. Oh, mom and stepdad are married for 3 years. I did not know that. Oh, very limited speech but brilliant high functioning autism. Aww. Oh. I'm going to sharpen and do it. Hi TD Dean, I haven't seen you in a while. Minnie Nat, I haven't seen you. Oh, I didn't know that. Hi, it's me. No, Bernie doesn't do zoomies. He's past that age, but yeah, I can understand that. Hmm. Some cards are coming out in the reverse, so I had to check whether I'm holding the whole deck in reverse. I'm not. Some cards are just in the reverse. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Very strong energy, y'all. Very, very strong energy. This is a very, very manipulative situation. I'm going to actually stop. Because what I'm seeing here tells me that who is the weakest link? Is the weakest link. Somehow you're an obstruction, somehow you're a hindrance. We need to set you aside. Who's the weakest link? So therefore the weakest link can be easily picked upon. You know? So it's like, what is the most, okay, you're doing spring cleaning, what do you want, what you don't want? I'm sorry, that sounds really, really like harsh, but that's pretty much how the energy appears to me. It's like very dispensable, very easily no, it's like, yeah, take it or leave it. Okay, leave it. That kind of an energy. I really feel for this child. I really feel this is like freaking ridiculous. I will tell you, this is also going to turn around to be a case of not just seeking criminal case, but this is also going to become a civil case. You watch. 8 of Wands. Heavy and fast, baby. Oh yeah, news is coming. Heavy and fast. Very, very fast. Very quickly, very fast news is going to be coming. 8 days. Give it 8 days. 7 to 8 days. Next Tuesday, next Wednesday. And definitely. Y'all, there is evidence. There is evidence in the house. There is evidence in that vicinity. Why aren't they doing anything about it? Why aren't they? Eight of Swords in the reverse. The World card in the reverse. The one of Ace of Wands in the reverse. I've got uprights here too. The Eight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, all in the Knight of Swords in the reverse, but the first three are upright. So yeah, very strong energy, y'all. And Three of Wands. It is going to be completed. This case is definitely going to come to fruition. Whoever is the principal person here who is taking the initiative, taking the responsibility to look, to find, to search, to not let the case die, I am saying please keep at it. Please keep at it. You will find the evidence. And I am going to say this is another case that's going to go from not just criminal charges being filed, but civil lawsuit is also going to be filed. This is another one of those cases. don't think the daughter wants to come to this house. No, I don't think she does. Fool card, running away from responsibilities, running away thinking that you have a lot of options, and then see, this child has definitely had thought about running away. I'm going to run away, I have other options, I'm going to be fine, but unfortunately, like, didn't realize the repercussions of that. So a lot of people might say he is a runaway. He may have seriously thought about running away. How convenient. There were a lot of arguments. They were, oh, you want to run away? Yeah, sure, go run away. How convenient. Go run away. That's fine. You can go. You want to run away? Sure, do that. And then you see these two characters, the male and female, sitting there very smug. And then you have the Five of Swords, and then there's a lot of arguments, and there's a lot of bullying and threatening, and, you know. And then you have the Six of Wands, success in that bullying and threatening. And then restriction. Oh, you think you can do that? Oh, okay, go ahead and try. And then, boom, they are like, almost successful, but no. We're going to catch you and we're going to restrict you. And Two of Wands. Yeah, I'm going to stop. If Sebastian did seriously think of running away, if Sebastian did run away, he was... It's so convenient if he ran away, right? So convenient. Oh, it just suits us fine. So why bother? I'm going to leave it at that. So take it for what it is. These is for entertainment only. These are my observations and my opinions. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions. Is this even from this card? This deck? No, I don't know where that is from. So please do your own research, do your own due diligence, form your own conclusions, and let's leave it at that. Any questions? Hang on 1 second. Why do I feel like this? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I'm sure they would have searched the house. You know, I'm pretty sure they would have. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Tell how many times in cases when they've gone and they've searched the house and searched the premises for evidence, and then they don't find it, and then they go back and then they find it. That has also happened, right? So let's, you know, be cognizant of that, you know. Erin McKinney, hi Erin, I'm about to shut it down. Erin joined us a little late, but sure, if there are any questions, I'll take questions. Let me see. Pretty sure they searched, okay. It's been said the stepdad's family has connections in LA. Oh my God. Ex-wife mentioned in an interview that Chris Proudfoot and his family are friends with the sheriff's office. Oh, Chris Proudfoot is the dad? Okay. The sheriff's office had refused to help the ex-wife despite a judge ruling in the daughter. I did. I wonder if, you know, he was being, I'm just saying, I wonder if allegedly, my observations, my opinions, this is entertainment only, do your own research, do your own due diligence. I wonder if he was a little out of control, like, you know, when they have one of those moments and they might have called the cops to kind of scare him into behaving, and things kind of went in a bad way and something happened. Have you thought about that? Do you have his mother's name? If you do, put it out here, please. What is the So let's see, 10, 19, 22, 30, right? So 10, 20, 29, 30, 31, 37, 37, 43, 50, 8 house, huh? That's interesting. 8 houses, yeah, finances. Oh, okay. Katie Proudfoot, okay. Okay, yeah, let's stop this BSing. Let's go back and let's visit the whole, these two people here. Biological father's name is Seth Rogers. Okay, let's see. Y'all, 8th and 9th house, y'all. Okay, so I should be very careful because wait, will Chris Proudfoot get custody of his child Faith from the ex-wife? Oh, I'm going to say this. I think the 8th and 9th house, what that tells me is look around the house, look around close proximity. It's a matter of time. There is definitely finances, there is definitely a demise that's involved in here. 9th house, what did I say? 9th houses. So I would focus on that. I'm not going to mention names because see, the energy I get from him is that he is not here. So is it that he is not here in the physical world, or is it like he just is not going to come back home? What do you want to read into that? Right? He has in the past seriously thought about getting, like running away from home or whatever. And I say, oh, you want to go? Okay, go. Okay, go. We'll see how far you get. That scenario has occurred. So hang on, let me see about the Chris Proudfoot get custody of his daughter or child Faith. I assume Faith is a female name, right? From his ex-wife. very high chance, surprise, surprise, that he might actually get custody in spite of all that's gone on. Brenda says, I heard stepdad has a girlfriend and mom has a boyfriend, y'all. I don't know about that, but man. Three Flying Dove says, who's the grandmother on the dad's side? Who's the second cousin from the third uncle on the father's side? I don't know. I'm sorry, I just don't know. I wish I could tell you. Hi, Monica. See, I will say though, if it is a scenario where he did run away and they kind of gently, not gently, they very subtly agreed with him and said, oh yeah, well, whatever, okay, oh, all right, fine, you want to go type of thing. If that has occurred, and I think that's where the case about the civil lawsuit is going to come about for child endangerment or that sort of a thing. If that is the case, either way, I feel like he is not in a very good place. Okay, what I mean by that is, he still in the physical world or not? Or is he if he is in the physical world, he is not in very good shape. So if they find him, I don't believe he's going to be in a very good shape. I truly hope I'm wrong. I truly hope they find him safe and just like living somewhere and he's fine, but I don't know. It's I don't have my hopes up, let's put it that way. Wait, hang on 1 second. Okay, so One Eye Open says, so sad, biological father said he did not want to go home. The last couple of times he dropped him off, but now he feels so guilty, but he didn't know because he wouldn't tell him what was happening. Oh, that's terrible. So Lisa Lou for sure says, it's hard to believe Nina would let their daughter go live with the dad. Okay, I assume Lisa, if you know the person's name. See, it's not so much a question of the man's going to use some weird tactics to get the child over. That's what I'm saying. So surprisingly, he might end up getting, but it's not going to be a straightforward, legit type of thing. It's going to be using some other form of, let's say, arm twisting or blackmailing or whatever the heck kind of stuff, or I got this on you, or threatening or whatever. Or the child may even be, I don't know how old the child is, but the child may even be influenced to say, yeah, I want to go live with my dad for a few days, through a tantrum, that sort of a thing. That's how I see that happening. Secondly, what is the great need for these people to have custody of your children, my children, everybody's children? Why? What's the reason for that? Why? So Monica says, we could see Riley's moments, and once it hit the news in social media, Sebastian got lost in it. That's sad, isn't it? I don't know why they're talking about the grandma, so there must be something to do with the grandma. So I don't know. I seriously don't know. Oh, the child is 6 years old. Oh, shoot. Don't send that child there. Don't send that child there. I wouldn't. can somebody tell me what is the big deal with this Chris Proudfoot? Like, what is he? Is he like very wealthy? Is he like, what's the deal with him? How come he comes across in the cards as being somebody who is so successful in manipulating other people? Like, what's the deal? They are not very. They're not somebody I want to be sitting and having dinner with. I'm not going to be visiting them anytime soon. I'm not going to be having Thanksgiving meal or Christmas meal or anything with that family. I'll tell you that much. Hi, Devin. Very emaciated. Y'all, can somebody tell me if they have any pictures of Sebastian before he passed? Why do I get the image that he's really emaciated? So bizarre. Like, that's what I'm being shown. He's very emaciated. Whoa, too. Yeah, this is crazy. So somebody says supposedly his family has a lot of money, and then somebody else says he's $1 million in debt. Yeah, it's very. This is a little bit bizarre actually for me, because I feel like if he is found, he's going to be found in a very emaciated state. So does that mean he's alive, or he's passed and he's in an emaciated state? I'm kind of getting a little like thrown off over here, unless somebody is purposefully like blocking my energy. Hang on one second. Why is it so important to show me that he's emaciated? That's what I don't understand. Why is there a great need to show me that he's so emaciated? Like, I'm being constantly told he's emaciated, he's emaciated, he's emaciated. Okay, does that mean that when they find him he's emaciated and then it could be a little touch and go, or is he like... Betrayal, y'all. Total betrayal. The authorities are kind of not streamlining their search. They are supporting somebody that they shouldn't be supporting, y'all. Why are they doing that? Five of Cups. Very sad. Very disillusioned. It's almost like trying to offer an excuse, trying to offer... Okay, let's back it up for a second here, because... let me get out some more cards and then we'll do this. Okay. The Hierophant is trying to find a balanced approach, is trying to find a way to approach the King of Cups, which is the father, the biological father. So they are trying to approach the father, talk to the father in such a way that it's almost like we can't go all in. We can't. How shall I say? It's almost like walking on eggshells with the biological father, because I think the biological father has raised a few valid questions that hit too close to the home, that the authorities are like, oh shoot, we definitely don't want to hear that. It's like making them tighten their sphincter muscles. And then you have the betrayal over here, absolute betrayal by the Queen of Wands, and total heartbreak and neglect. So the Queen of Wands I see as the mom. She has completely let down, completely let him down. The father here, like the biological father, completely let him down. And there's a total disintegration, or not disintegration, emotional detachment from the situation, complete emotional detachment from the situation. But the King of Cups is offering the Queen of Wands something, offering some sort of an emotional support or emotional, don't worry, I'm here, I got your back, don't be afraid. But she is very afraid. She is very afraid, and you have the Seven of Swords, because she's very afraid of being called out on the dishonesty, on being the one to oust the dishonesty and the betrayal and the theft and the running away. So hello baby. And then you have the Five of Swords, which is again bullies and theft and violence and abuse. Okay. I wonder if he threatened to run away or said, I'm going to run away or something, and they might have said, okay, go. We'll see how far you get. And then he ended up with violence. And he was met with violence. Oh, God. One more card. And then you have the Six of Swords, and he left. That's what it is. That's what it is. He might have threatened, and they said, okay, we'll see how far you go, and he might have just gone, and they couldn't be bothered. They were like, he's just playing games. But he was met with violence. And then you have the Lord. Yeah, no. Lot of burden. End of the line. Okay, y'all, I'm not going to say anything further because it's a very sensitive thing, and I don't want to be getting into trouble because I want to wake up alive tomorrow, you know. I don't want any death threats and all that nonsense. Of course, I'm not afraid to say what I'm seeing here, but in this world of crazies, so let's just say that, you know, self-preservation. I'm going to leave it at that. This is not a very weird, yeah. Echo search was, I don't see him in the water. Around the woods is what I see. Patricia Sadler Trainer says, happy to see you again. Absolutely, my pleasure. Yeah, I don't know if he has any siblings. Y'all, I'm just going to say one more thing, okay? I'm just going to call it out. I'm just going to stop with the Sebastian thing. It's actually, certain individuals in the family know more than they're saying, okay? We'll leave it at that. He's a deputy, okay. Hi, Monica. So let's just leave it at that. I would not be surprised if he has threatened to run away, or if he has tried to run away in the past and they caught him and they spanked him and they kind of straightened him out. I wouldn't be surprised if he has said, I'm going to run away tomorrow or whatever. And they were, oh yeah, let's see how far you go. And then they're like, oh shit, he actually did it. And they went searching for him and something went wrong. And then they had to cover up or something like that. Who knows? Allegedly. What I want to say is, let's just take a moment to say thank you to all the people who actually go out, and the genuine people who go out and really search for these missing kids and missing folks. Be it that the people who go and search in the water, I don't know what they call, are they the equisearch? I don't know. And the detectives and the police and all those people. Not all police are bad and not all police are good either. We know that. So let's just say thank you to them, because it's got to be heart-wrenching for them too, because they also have families and stuff like that. I can't imagine doing a job like that. Oh my God, it's crazy. And the coroner's office and this and that. I mean, can you imagine all those people seeing this day in and day out? And yet having to kind of get their emotions under control to do their job. It's like horrendous, isn't it? I just wanted to say that, and I hope every single child who has gone missing is found alive and safe. I truly hope, but we all know that is very hard and very difficult to acknowledge, because it doesn't necessarily. I mean, look at how many kids have gone missing. It's just Riley, they found him, but then what's the other kid? I did a reading for him the other day. Harris. That Harris child, that young man, 21 years or whatever. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot his name just day before yesterday I did it, or a couple of days ago. I mean, what's up with this? All these young kids, all these young folks. It's crazy, isn't it? Anyway, so that's that. Thank you, Brenda. So let's just stop at that. Monica, current husband is a crane operator. Okay. Don't know. Caleb Harris, yeah. Yeah. That's the case. Oh, y'all, a little bit of news. I don't know. I'm going off tangent a little bit. I just, somebody like sent me a text, one of the other YouTube creators actually, and they are not tarot or whatever. They are content creators where they put out all this news about all these salacious cases. He texted me and he said, do you know that there's another guy in Hollywood who was just arrested for molesting and doing all those nasties to another human being? His name is Lawrence. What the hell his name is? A Hollywood producer. Where'd he go? Lawrence Andrews. Apparently he's the guy who has produced a lot of very popular shows or something like that, and a writer who met him at an event somewhere, got on to talking to him at a writer's event or something, got on to talking to him. And by the way, the writer is an ex-Marine who started another career like writing, right, screenplays or whatever. And they went out for lunch or dinner or whatever it is, and sounds like that guy propositioned the writer, and the writer said, no man, I'm heterosexual, I'm not interested. And the next thing you know, the writer is unconscious in Lawrence's house, being sexually abused. So it's just, and I saw the little clip that they sent me, where this guy is so heartbroken he can't even say the word R-A-P. Like he can't even say the word. Like he's so traumatized. And think about it, he's supposedly a Marine, right? Ex-Marine. You go out, you put your life at risk, and for the sake of the citizens of this country, you come back and some absolute asshole, douchebag does this to you. Like, what the hell? What the hell? And then according to that little clipping, they're saying that if he does get convicted, this Lawrence guy, he can get up to 12 years. Like, seriously, only 12 years? And they're saying that this Marine is not the only case, that there are other cases too. The police also think that there are other victims. Like, how the hell do you go about molesting people like that? You drug them and then molest them, and then you get only 12 years? Like, where is the freaking sense in that? Like, my head can't even wrap around this. It's like, only 12 years? Like, you've ruined that person's life. I mean, think about it. I was just telling Mark today, like, I was like, there is no safety and security. Like, there's no more like, oh, if you're typically it's usually women who get raped, and I suppose YouTube is going to scratch this. Women who get abused, and kids more than men. Well, obviously, it doesn't matter whether you're a male or a female, adult or child, or straight or gay or whatever, you can be a victim, period, right? And it's just like, think about the psychological thing, Marines are considered to be like that real tough guys, and to find out that this douchebag, it's like, I just can't. I want to show his face, because you know how our news is so bizarre that we don't show their faces. Hang on, y'all. Lawrence. No. Andres. This douchebag. No, stay signed out. Yeah, I'm going to show you. This douchebag. Look at his face. Ugly son of a gun. Look at him. All smiling and everything. What a fucking asshole. Like, it's like, he's just dirt. He shouldn't even, like, I mean, what a waste of air and oxygen, right? How the hell, man? How the hell? And clearly he's been doing it for a while. Clearly he's been doing it for a while. Because the police also apparently have concluded that Marine writer is not the only victim, that there have been other victims too. Go figure. So let's see. Wait, would like you to read for the kids of Ruby. Oh, I am definitely going to do that, Sherilyn. A lot of people have asked. I will do that. Yeah, Riley Strain was found, yeah. Aloha. So I think Lisa Lou. Oh, she's still in the house. Okay, good. Hi, Lisa Lou. No, that's an odd one. Okay, have a blessed Easter day. Thank you, Kathleen. Would like you to, okay, I'll do that. Or the neighbor's boyfriend. I don't know what Monica is referring to, because I missed some of the message. How do people get the mentality that they can do what they want to who they want, and just because they want? Yeah, I don't get it, honey. Delvin, I don't get it. People get more time for weed charges than, exactly, that's what I'm saying. So Patricia Sadler Trainer says it's your channel, and you do you are, thank you so much. I know, that's what I don't get, Laurie. Madeline Soto. Inez Feliciano, I have been asked that, and I have been asked, but I don't know, I'm not feeling the pull to do her reading. I cannot explain to you why. I just cannot explain to you why. But I was talking to a friend of mine when that all came up, and I said, her mom's going to be arrested. And sure enough, a couple of days later, the mom was arrested. Actually, you know what, let's do this. As much as I said I won't do a reading for Madeline Soto, let me just pull some cards for her right now and get it over with. Hi, Lucinda. Let me just do a quick reading for Madeline Soto, okay? I'm not going to do her astrology or a tarot or anything like that. Just do a quick reading for Madeline Soto. That's too many. I'm not taking those. I'll just take the one on top. Mercury. Aries. Ooh. And Libra. Uh-oh. Not necessarily the best of friends. The mother, the world card. Oh man, I remember talking to her, my friend who also watches, the channel, and I said the mom's going to be arrested, and she, whoa, too many cards. No, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. And the hermit. Sixteen, 17, 18, 33, 5. Empress is Venus, world card is Saturn, and the hermit is Virgo. So yes, I mean you can say it's hindsight because the case has already come to whatever, and so people will always. I will say I haven't watched the case and all that because I actually haven't, but I'm sure a lot of people will be skeptical. Oh, how do you know she hasn't? So benefit of doubt, right? So, but FYI, I haven't watched the case. Having said that, I will say that the mother was very much aware that Madeline was being essayed. She was very much aware that Madeline was being essayed. The mother chose to look the other way. Absolutely. Absolutely, she was aware of it. She chose not to see it. And I don't think that guy, who the mother's boyfriend or mother's husband or whatever, I don't think he's the only one who has. I think in her childhood there were other individuals who have touched her. Wait, somebody says, wait. Laurie Shortleg says a couple of us know people desperately searching for Sebastian Rogers. I hope they find him. I truly hope they find him. Oh yeah, she was brought in for questioning when she was arrested, I do believe, or they said they were going to arrest her or something to that effect. That's what I was given to understand. Mom did not get arrested? What? Okay. Let's leave it. End of the road for that particular mother. So I will say that mother was absolutely aware of it, absolutely chose to look the other direction, chose not to acknowledge it. Her focus was elsewhere. Her focus was more about, I need to work so that I can get money. Okay, so financial, I don't know what the financial situation was, but her focus was, I can't be bothering about all this. I need to work, I need to get money, I need to whatever. Eight of Cups said her mother had completely emotionally detached herself from this case because she's like, I don't want to deal with it. I don't have time for this nonsense. Then you have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords does say that a lot of talk, a lot of gossip, a lot of whispers in the wind about something happening. But she chose to completely ignore it, and then she ended up in a situation that where she felt extremely burdened by it. But you know what? The thing is, she let it get to that point. That's the issue. She let it get to that point. And that young girl, Madeline, no, wait a second. Hang on 1 second. I want to make sure I see this Madeline Soto's face. Give me 1 second. Madeline Soto. Yes, this is the one. This is her, Madeline Soto. No, this young child she's been touched even as a very young child, absolutely young child. It was not only this guy who has done it, but the mother knew and she just chose to ignore it, absolutely chose to ignore it. And she was very well aware. And look what happened. She ends up in this position. No, y'all, I know the mother absolutely needs to be questioned. I'll be surprised if they let the mom go without questioning her. Is the mother's name Savannah? I don't know. Hang on. This is a very sad case, y'all. This is just negligence that led to her situation. Negligence. And this douchebag, right? Let me pull up a single picture, because I don't think they should. This douchebag has done this to other kids too. Absolutely. Look at his ugly face. Just lock him up forever. Don't even let him see the light of day. Why are there so many questions about Madeline Soto here? Isn't this about Sebastian? Yes, you're right, Tammy. But I finished reading for Sebastian because I said I'm done. Finished that reading, and then I started talking about something else. So I said, all right, let me quickly do a pull for this. You're very right. No problem, no problem. I just stopped, finished reading for Sebastian. I couldn't go on any further, so yeah. And I feel that Madeline is an old soul. I do feel she's an old soul. Bob, hair. Hi, Bob. New name. I feel she's an old soul. Authorities are going to be good luck with her. If she's going to be hiding behind psychiatry and all that stuff, good luck with that. They won't let her get away with it. Yeah, no, y'all. I doubt if the authorities are going to let Madeline's mom say, oh, no. Y'all, no, I'm not buying it. I am not for one moment buying that Madeline Soto's mom was innocent in the sense that she never knew anything about it. She just didn't want to deal with it. She just didn't want to deal with it. That's what, Monica, that's what I get pissed off at. Why are they putting him in protective custody? They should just put him in the general thing over there and let the others take care of him. Seriously. People like that, they don't deserve to be breathing the same oxygen as we are, right? Yeah. Judgment, y'all. Judgment, yeah. There's going to be a lot of talk about that case. 9 of Cups. 7 of Cups. But, wish fulfillment, yes. But Madeline Soto's mom is going to have some options open. Is she going to be going to prison? Not such a bad sentence. Chariot, a balanced. Hangman, a little bit of suspended sentence. And a little bit of incarceration, maybe 4 years. Okay. Thank you. I don't know, y'all. I'm just so over all this nonsense. But, y'all, I just want to say one more thing, one more time, and then I'm going to end this. I just want to say to all those people who exactly let nature take its course. Crazy Daisy said, who's in protective custody? Apparently the fellow who has been caught for unaliving Madeline Soto. So I'm just going to say to all those people who are victims, who are survivors of being abused, men, women, whatever your gender, whatever your age, whatever your demographic, please know that not every person in the world is a horrible person. Okay? Not every human being in this world is evil. Okay? Because it's very difficult, I assume, it's very difficult for such victims to have confidence in humanity. So I just want to say, not every person in this world is an evil person. Not every person in this world condones that kind of abuse, any abuse. So please know that. And secondly, if anybody tries to victim shame, don't even. waste your time with those individuals. It's not. They are just idiots. Just ignore them. And to all those people over the years who have come forth and said, you know what, I am not going to stay quiet. I'm going to bring it to the attention of authorities. I'm going to file charges, regardless of who the perpetrator is, regardless of what economic status or society they belong to, and not be afraid and not cower down. Kudos to you and hats off to you. Stay strong. There are a lot of people in this universe who are praying for you and who are rooting for you. So stay strong, and thank you for standing up and doing the right thing. That's the most important thing. I cannot reiterate it enough. I watched a little bit of a clip of, I don't know who this guy is, but apparently he worked for Diddy. He's like, oh yeah, you know, if I were to be called, if I were to be told, I'll go and talk in court or give evidence or whatever. And it got me thinking, I'm like, so you saw all that happen, and yet at that time you chose not to bring it to the attention of the authorities. How does that work? Why not? And now all of a sudden you want to come forth and you're all strong and brave and you're like, yeah, I'll come and talk, I'll come and say. Like, what the fuck were you doing, assholes? Like all those people who Diddy's and what is that other fool, Epstein, and all those people, all the assistants and all the people who worked, who knew shit was going down, why the hell didn't you all stand up and say something at that point in time? All that time you people kept your mouth shut because you all were probably being paid and you all were happy about being paid. And then now all of a sudden you all have all grown a set of balls and you all are like, oh yeah, look at me, I'll come forward and talk. I'm like, shut the fuck up. That's all I have to say to those people. Because by the sheer fact that you all kept quiet and didn't say anything about it, then you're complicit. So I have no respect for you. That's it. That's it. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And you know, all those, I'm ranting y'all, don't y'all love the rants? You know, all those, I mean, yes, everybody is innocent until proven guilty, but come on, like, there is no smoke without fire. So all those other people, the singers and the musicians and the what have you, the studio executives and all those people who knew something was going on, it's like y'all didn't. Okay, I'm not going to mention this actor's name, but he is a African American actor, or a black actor, which or whatever the right thing is. I will say that because he's very prominent and he is one of the very few people who I think has won an Oscar, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Very famous, and somebody asked him in an interview, like, what do you think about all this? He says, oh, you gotta leave before the party starts. And I was like, wait a second, why would you say that? So to me it appears that you knew that there was a certain different kind of party that was going to start and you wanted no part of it, so you left. Okay, that's fine, you left, I get it. But if you knew something was going to go down, and it has been happening habitually, because I think he very much said to the effect that every time there's a party that kind of stuff happens. So if you had a vague idea that stuff like that was going on, why didn't you alert somebody? You just went on with your little happy wife to your little happy home, and you're like, I'm all clean. I'm like, dude, like, obviously you knew something was going on. Why didn't you voice your concerns to anybody? That's what I don't get. Why is it that these people don't say anything, then after the fact everybody's coming out of the woodwork saying, oh yeah, like, whatever. Lady Sapphire says, popping in to say hello. Hi. Oh God, I'm not going to mention the name, truth in the rabbit hole. I'm not going to mention the name, but you agree with me, right? It's like, dude, like, why don't you say anything about it? Yeah, you're so right. So Delvin Head says, ignorance is bliss till it bites you in the ass. I agree. And it is great. I think they're like so thing about, I want to come across as being so pristine and pure, and so I'm going to disassociate myself with all that's going on, even though I know it's going on. If I mention it, that means I'm associated by default. So if I don't mention it, then I'm not associated and my pristine image is maintained. I'm like, oh my God. ridiculous. No, don't apologize. You're all right. So anyway, y'all, let's just stop at this. And who was the other case that somebody asked me? Somebody asked me if I was going to do another reading on the Dyatlov Pass, because I think I had mentioned that I'm going to do another reading, and they had sent me an email or message or something, and I said I will do it. So maybe that's in the books. But I also want to do a reading for what is that? Remember that whole that bridge collapsing a few days ago? That's a very interesting case. Very interesting. I'm not going to mix it with this. I'll do another live for that, and we'll see. Maybe I think Monday is a holiday. Maybe. So I'm going to let it be and say good night. Ines says. Ines is actually making that whole statement. Susan Sylvie, hi, thank you. Susan says you are very pleasant, even though I let a few expletives, Susan, but thank you. Hi, Tessie. So I'm going to say, yeah, the bridge. My God, isn't that terrible? Yeah. So, so I'm just going to log out now. All right. So good night, everybody. We've been on for a bit. So good night, everybody. Take care. Let me just mention your names. Sherilyn, it's me. Truth is a rabbit hole. Bob here. Elena, I haven't seen you in a while, Elena. Ines Feliciano. Tessie Cooper. Then C. Then Susan Sylvie. Then Delvin. Lady Sapphire. Kathleen. Monica Lynn. Let me see. I'm sure I'm going to. Rachel Carter. Pauline. I'm going to miss names, y'all. Brenda Chick. Did I say? Yeah. Crazy Daisy. Monica Lynn. Rosalie Hopkins. Hello. Minnie Nath. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, though. Tammy Donaldson. Noble Z. Then, let me see. Go back, because I'm sure I'm missing names. Lisa. Lou, for sure. Y'all, if I miss calling out a clever girl, let me see. Who else? Charlotte, hello, and thank you. So if I miss mentioning your name, Jamie Harden, please don't take it personally. I just missed it. TD Dean, I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for being here. Carol Ann Carey. There are a couple of other. Jamie Harden. Carla Bergeron. Y'all, if I don't mention your Down Under Crime Talks, that's a cool handle. Laurie Shortlegs. So if I've missed calling out your names, please don't be offended. There's no particular thing. I just missed it. So I apologize for that. But I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me, and excuse my language. Sometimes I do tend to forget that English has a lot of words, right? There are other words that I can use in lieu of expletives, but what can I say? It just comes out. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy Easter, y'all. Stay safe, and see you in the next one, all right? I'll end the stream. Bye for now.